Alaves versus Real Madrid, people. Welcome to the match preview, official one for myself. And yeah, I'm in a chaos at the moment. I don't even know what to think about this match, to be honest. I'm coming to you live and direct because I have no idea how to picture this match in its entirety. From getting battered last game. Unbelievable. I'm not talking about Man City. Yeah. That match, I tell you what, I don't even want to repeat of it. I don't want to repeat of Elche. I don't want to repeat of Vallecano. I don't want to repeat of Girona. And guess what? Alaves is just sitting cozy in between all of them. That's what it's like as a Real Madrid fan. Getting beaten or drawing to mid-table teams. That's what it is. That's what it has come down to. What an absolute horrific position we are in as Real Madrid fans. Horrific. But let's talk about the match. We're going to be obviously live with you. And if you're watching this on replay, obviously this match preview here is just all about, can we get a victory? The most important thing. Now, my prediction at the end of this video will definitely surprise you. I can tell you that for a fact. It would definitely surprise you, the prediction. But stay tuned for that, because we're going to be all revealing my thoughts before this game. But like this video, guys, make sure you do that. Comment down below, or if you're live at the moment with me, comment in the live chat. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as always. But let's get into this game. Now, with the red cards to Carreras, with the red cards to Fran Garcia, the defense is absolutely, first and foremost, shambolic. Shambolic. Alaves have been doing too badly this season. They're a mid-table club. They've been sitting pretty there pretty much the whole of the God-given season. But with them and actually playing them away from home, I think they're going to give us an absolute horrendous time against Real Madrid. I think they're going to absolutely try and stifle Real Madrid, try and stifle the possession, like, for example, your teams like Elche and Girona, Celta Vigo did. All these different teams, they're going to try and stifle us and try and come up with some tactic. The last game, they had a blueprint. They had the blueprint to beat Real Madrid. They had it. And we know it because we saw it. Real Madrid, how shambolic they were. How shambolic they were on a consistent basis across the 90 minutes or so that we played against Celta Vigo. The absolute blueprint. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and then hit them with precise passing at certain times and kill them when you have the opportunity. That's what it is. That's what Real Madrid have to offer. They overload so much at the front end that they forget to defend. And with our defense sitting like this at the moment, currently, we have major issues, people. Major issues. If we get beaten by Alaves, I'm sorry right now, yeah? Alaves, the beating that they could potentially give us, and I'm going to say potentially because it's definitely on the cards, the beating that they could give us could sign an absolute death warrant for Xabi Alonso. Perez will go into the locker room himself, in front of the players, in front of Xabi Alonso, and say, hey, mate, you're done out here. You're finished. There is no more Xabi Alonso in charge of Real Madrid. That is what the case is. Yeah? So, ultimately, we have to turn up in this match. We have to become a better version of ourselves. And a better version that we saw against Man City, a better version that we saw against Celta Vigo, a better version against Elche and Vallecano and Girona and all these different teams. These set teams, we are in problems. How can we be drawing to these string of teams and expect to go to Alaves away from home and beat them? What are we saying to ourselves? What, as Real Madrid fans, do we have in our minds to think that we can beat this team when we are trash at the moment? We're trash, mate. That's what it is. We are ultimate trash, yeah? And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, mate. I'll get into the super chats a little bit later, but before we do that, I'm going to just summarize the match, yeah? And thank you for saying that you've been watching since the World Cup. I think you're the best Real Madrid content creator. Thank you very much. Obviously, there are a lot out there, and they all have their opinions. We know that as well on this match and what they're thinking. And I made my prediction to Will earlier. I sent it, obviously, for the table in the Football Chaos group. Watch this space, people. Watch your space. The prediction's coming up. That's why I'm doing this live, people. The prediction's coming up, and you better wait for that. Because no confidence. The defense itself is absolutely broken. It's a shambles of what we're used to. Absolute shambles. Dean Howson is reported, obviously, to come back. Fine, he's going to be fit and healthy for Alaves. We're most likely going to be seeing Dean Howson, Rudiger in the centre. Then, obviously, on the right-hand side, probably see Valverde. And on the left-hand side, probably Asensio. That's where we're moving at the moment. I don't think one of the young prospects from Castilla or Real Madrid B, I don't think none of them are going to be coming through, especially in these kind of occasions, these momentous occasions where it is do or die for Xabi Alonso. That back four is going to have to die on its shield because you got Dean Howson and Rudiger. Both of them have shown the amount of bozo errors they have actually shown this season can really critically damage us. And it could happen again. Watch this space with Alaves. I am telling you right now, with their attack and how they play, they sometimes play good, decent, fluid football at times. I tell you what, they could be defending deep and they could hit us on the break and we'll never see it coming. That is one way it could go. And that's a lot of teams have been playing against Real Madrid and how they've been getting points of us or beating us or whatever. That's what's happening. Look at Celta Vigo. That match, exactly perfect example of a team that came in with a game plan. And the game plan is to beat Real Madrid. You sit back, you defend deep, and then you play some tidy football. You break through their defense because I tell you what, Madrid's defense and the midfield, the gap is as large as my flipping eyes, bro. Yeah, it's miles apart. Midfield, defense, miles apart. There's no closeness between them two. There's nothing about the two coming together that screams that we can defend at all. Nothing about the two, because the gaps, the players, they stand off. They stand off the opposition continuously. It's all hands behind the back, contain, do nothing else, and that's what happens. It's crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. Why on earth is the defense and the midfield so just wide apart? There's nothing stuck together, man. There's no cohesion between the two. No one knows when they're running. No one knows what they're doing their duties. No one knows when they're defending. No one knows when to press. No one knows when to hold. No one knows when to do anything in the midfield to try and press and regain possession. Nobody knows what they're doing. That is the simple fact of the matter. The Real Madrid don't know at any stage in the game what on earth they are doing. Not any stage. That's the problem. And we have a team that we're going to face, Alaves, who's looking to gain points to get out of that kind of mid-area in the table where they can potentially go into the top 10, essentially, of La Liga and cement their place into the top 10 if they go and get a win against Real Madrid. That's what's going to happen. You're going to see it. Because, unfortunately, Real Madrid, I have no confidence and no faith in them beating Deportivo Alaves this weekend at all. No confidence. Because the team are horrid. Horrid. The manager is horrid. Everything about Real Madrid at the moment screams horrid, horrid, horrid. And I have no faith in them whatsoever. Wait till my prediction at the end, guys. You better be worried about this. Because this is the first time this has happened this season. Yeah? My prediction at the end is going to shock you all. Yeah? And I'm going to give it truthfully and respectfully towards these Real Madrid frauds and also Alaves at the moment. Yeah? The whole thing about Real Madrid at the moment is that when we have no concrete plan when we're doing in the game, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know the patterns of play. We don't know how the players are running. We don't know where Vini's running. We don't know Mbappé. Look, the whole starting lineup, we're probably looking at the same starting lineup that we saw against Man City. Or are we going to look for an Mbappé return here? Are we going to shoe in Mbappé just to try and get us the goals? And now we're going to become Mbappé FC. I don't think he's going to do that. I think Gonzalo Garcia is going to step in again and we're going to see the same starting lineup that we saw against Man City. Apart from, obviously, Carreras, because Carreras, like a bozo, got himself a red card. That's what happens when you have the bozo tendency in you and you don't even know what you're doing at times. Yeah? So, unfortunately, the starting lineup for me, when I look at it, and I'm just going to say it right now, it's going to be Courtois in goal. You're going to have Valverde, Rudiger, Dean Howson, and Asensio. Yeah? Then you have Tchouaméni probably, in the likeness of it, look, you could say probably Gula, Tchouaméni, Ceballos, Bellingham, Rodrigo, and Vini. Or you could probably say Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Arda Güler maybe, as the two midfielders pushing up, and then you see Gonzalo Garcia in the middle, and then you see the two guys out wide in terms of Rodrigo and Vini. Brother, that is a shocking team. Let's call it as it is. It's shocking. And you're going to see the Alaves defending deeper. That's facts, mate. You're going to see Alaves defending deeper than Man City. Man City, they come with a game plan. They came with a game plan, and do you know what? It worked for some part of it because they knew Real Madrid couldn't score. They didn't have the quality on the team to score. We only have Mbappé. Mbappé is the only goal scorer in the team. Mbappé is the only true goal scorer in the team. How on earth did we come to this? What on earth is going on with this team? It's ridiculous that we have only one goal scorer in our entire team. One singular, and he may not even play against Alaves. I think he will. I don't know, maybe we'll see Mbappé, Vini, and Rodrigo, whatever. Bro, let's just be honest here. Yeah, Rodrigo, just play on the right, bro. Just play on the right, mate. You're not going to get your chance on the left wing. Just play on the right. Do your thing that you did them against Man City, and maybe we'll see you cook. Who knows? But unfortunately, the whole team stinks from the defense to the attack. Because Vini, everyone's turning on Vini now. Every single Real Madrid fan cannot stand Vini. They cannot stand Vinicius Jr. He is horrific. Majority of the games, poor. Majority of the games, shambolic. Majority of the games runs into man, literally, like he's one of those naughty clubs down Soho, bro. That's what he's doing, running into men. That's what he's doing, backing into men. That's what Vini does all game. He doesn't do anything about himself that looks like he could be a glimpse of what we saw in the Champions League run when we won it. None at all. None at all. People have clocked and people have suffed what Vini's onto. What he does, Vini, we know what he does all the time. He always takes it outside. He never cuts inside. Very rarely he cuts inside. He was supposed to take it outside, tries to do the kick and run thing outside, try and cross the ball, trying to do this. This guy has no idea what he's doing at any point in the game. Maybe Carlo Ancelotti gave him freedom. Alonso's not going to give you freedom. That's factual. And you know what you have to do. You just need to be the puppet for Mbappé to score his goals. That's it. And that is a problem in itself because you want Vini scoring, you want Rodrigo scoring if he plays, you want Mbappé scoring, you want Bellingham scoring, you want Arda Güler scoring. Look, Arda Güler, I tell you what, he's got a rocket of a boot on him. Yeah, and he could score, but he's very afraid to shoot. I don't know why Arda Güler is afraid to shoot sometimes. This guy cannot shoot from outside the box most times. Why is he afraid? Absolutely afraid at times that he shouldn't be afraid. Let's be honest. This is a proper hounding out of these players. We need to see a lot of these players go, yeah? And this match here, Alaves, is going to either make or break one man and make or break a few of these players as well. He's either going to make or break Alonso because if he doesn't win, I wholeheartedly believe, in my heart of hearts, we didn't see it against Man City because maybe they thought it was a tough game. I wholeheartedly believe if we do not beat Alaves away from home, he is gone because we cannot allow a 7-point gap from Barcelona in La Liga. The league will be done then, yeah? It's officially over. Have you seen Barcelona's run of games in the second half of the season? All piss easy. Every single one of them, including Real Madrid at home. Including Real Madrid. Yeah? Every single one of the teams that they play in the second half, it is absolute and easy ride for them. They are going to win La Liga. If we don't get these points back somehow, the game that I'm thinking of, Barcelona, Villarreal away from home, that game is going to be tough for them. I can tell that already because of the way Villarreal play. Now, that is the only match that I can see us clawing back points, legitimately. And then we'll have to ride our luck for the rest of the season because this game here, we cannot, in the ounce of strength that I have left in my voice, say that we cannot go 7 points adrift of Barcelona. It will be death to Real Madrid. Real Madrid will be gone, will be out of the equation. And I wouldn't even expect us to beat your teams like Betis away, Villarreal away, all these different teams. I wouldn't even expect us to beat them. None at all. Atletico Madrid at the Bernabeu. I tell you what, Atletico Madrid probably will beat us, even at home, the way that it stands at the moment. Let's just call it as it is. Yeah? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's be honest on this We have to, as Real Madrid fans. Xabi Alonso needs to go if we do not beat Alaves. I don't care. I tell you what, unless there is some talk of some random guy, I'm talking about your Arbeloas or your flipping Solaris coming in, I would then prefer Xabi Alonso to stay. But unfortunately, all the talk going around and surrounding Zidane and surrounding, obviously, Xabi Alonso's departure, if he's failure to beat Alaves, it's been all over the news, it's been all over Twitter, it's been all over in the media. Who knows what's happened? Alaves are a team that can definitely beat us. It's going to be a very, very tough game. This is going to be tougher than the previous games that we've seen. Against Celta Vigo, going to be tougher than Celta Vigo. It's going to be tougher also than Elche. It's going to be tougher than Vallecano. It's going to be tougher than Girona. This match is probably going to be the toughest that we face this season. The toughest task. Because we need to go away from home and we need to beat them. And I'm talking about drawing and trying to save your job. Trust me in this one. If I see an ounce of play that makes me believe that you cannot manage this team going forward, I would lose wholeheartedly all faith in you. All faith. There's no faith, mate. People say that I'm negative. You can call me negative all you want. I don't care, bro. Yeah? Negativity. Negativity in what, bro? Negative. The negativity is standing on a shield at the moment because I tell you what, drawing to Vallecano, drawing to Elche, drawing to Girona, losing to Celta Vigo, getting pumped by Atletico Madrid 5-2, losing to Man City. That is the negativity. That's where it's coming from. Oh, I'm too negative. Shut the F up. Man like Real Talk 8222. Shut the F up. You in the chat. Shut up, bro. There's no negativity. It's just speaking pure facts here. Not negative at all. Facts, mate. Reality. Live in the real world. Real Madrid are not the same team, bro. We're nowhere near the top 5 in Europe. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Factual. Don't start with this in the live chat because I'll go mad, mate. I'll go ballistic. I'll start raising the roof in here that the neighbours will hear me 2 blocks down. Factual, mate. Perez, I tell you what, this guy needs to get out of his head out of the stand and literally just evaluate what are you going to do, mate? What are you going to do? Are you going to get rid of him? And are you going to bring a suitable replacement? I'm not talking about somebody that's trash, mate. A suitable replacement. A suitable one. I don't want nobody coming in, any Tom, Dick or Harry, flipping Solari and Arbeloa and flipping Raul and all these bozo of managers. All of them can get stuffed, mate. The only one I want to see is coming in Zidane because Zidane actually can command a little bit of respect from these players and they'll get playing for him. I can tell you that for a fact. Yeah? I could tell you that for a fact. Unbelievable that people can call me negative. Bro, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. And now people are getting on their high horse and saying, oh, Xabi Alonso should leave. Now they're starting to say that she should leave. I said it since PSG. I said, since that 4-0 loss against PSG, I said Xabi Alonso is not the right man. Go back on the video. Go back on it because I actually flipping blew my head top off outside the Bernabeu after we lost against that match. I said it. I knew it because the style of football is not Real Madrid, bro. The style of football does not suit us. It's not concrete enough to win La Liga, bro. And if he does win La Liga with it, hey, I'll hold my hands up high and I say I was wrong. But this negativity, I tell you what, it's not a negativity. It's actual speaking facts, and you got to bloody realize it as Real Madrid fans. You got to realize it because if we lose, I tell you what, to all the people saying that I'm negative, yeah? Let me tell you something. We lose against Alaves away. You don't want to sack Xabi Alonso. Shut up, bro. Don't start on this, mate. I tell you what, and there's some element on the players as well, but there's also element of Xabi Alonso. And the players, if they're not playing for the manager, then their team is lost already. You need to get someone in that will get these players motoring on a week-to-week basis. It's done, mate. It's done. Don't start me off on another tirade because I will go ballistic on this bitch. I tell you what. It's factual, mate, that Xabi Alonso is not the right guy to lead us forward, bro. Let's be honest. We've been scraping through. What have been the good games this season that we have watched and we said, okay, cool. This has been a good game. Valencia, they're a trash team. Levante, trash team. Barcelona were absolutely trash, and we scraped by them 2-1 at home, by the way. What other game? Name me a game that has been actually very, very good this season. Name me one game that's been good. The only one I said before, Real Sociedad. This match here, I tell you what, yeah, and I'm going to get my prediction off in about 2 minutes, so hold up on this one. Yeah? This match here is going to be the ride or die for flipping Xabi Alonso. He doesn't win this, and I tell you what, I'm not just talking about this match, I'm talking about forthcoming matches as well. All the games to the end of the year, you need to win. Every single one of them. Then get that break, relax, and then chill out. Yeah, and then reevaluate the team. Fine. Win all the games to the end of the season. Every single one of them. Every one. Every one of the games, you win. Every one. Finished. No more need to be said about it. This game is a must-win. But let me just say something. Because my prediction's coming now, and you better get ready for this. I've said throughout this whole live stream, I've said throughout this whole video, that I do not believe in Real Madrid to win this game. I don't. The defense is literally makeshift. It's done. The defense is makeshift. It's over. The midfield, I tell you what, they can't pass to save their life. They're all trash, every single one of them. Juice trash. Arda's playing and stinking out the gaff as well. Tchouaméni stinking out the gaff. Vini stinking out the gaff. I tell you what, Rodrigo, he's going to go back to his usual self. If he starts this game this weekend, go back to the usual self. Trust me in this one. Alaves, we better watch out for them. And this is where the prediction comes in. I predict that Real Madrid will lose this game 2-1. I've said it to Will already. I said put it on the Football Chaos show, whatever. Real Madrid will lose this game 2-1. And if they don't, then I'll be proven wrong. Whoop-de-doo. Great stuff. But my prediction is 2-1 for Alaves. That's facts. You say, have faith in your team. What flipping faith am I going to have from the team when they've been stinking out the whole season? What faith am I going to have from the team when they've been stinking out? I tell you what, if they put a sublime performance in, I'll hold my head up, and I'll go into match reaction straight after the game, yeah? And I'll say live on camera that I was wrong before the match, and I say that, okay, cool, now go and win the next games. That's what I'm going to say, yeah? 2-1 Alaves. Factual, mate, yeah? Watch your space. I'm not even playing here. I'm not playing here. Because Barcelona have a chance now to go 7 points clear. They play tomorrow, midday. Well, it's not midday. It's 5 o'clock anyway, UK time. They play tomorrow. They'll win. They'll win their game against Osasuna. I said they're going to beat them like 6-0, 7-0 or something, yeah? Real Madrid are going to lose 2-1 the following day, yeah? The pressure is going to be on them. They're going to try and have to step up. I tell you what, that is going to be the biggest pressurized situation you've ever seen from Madrid this season. Done. Yeah? So, I tell you what, it's going to be like that. And this team here, it needs to be shaped up. They need to shape up against this team to even have a chance of drawing this match. Never mind winning the match. Drawing the match. Because Alaves play some tidy football. I tell you, Alaves play some tidy football at times. They do. So we just need to watch out for how they play. If they play anywhere near that Girona did, they will beat us. Because Alaves will have the killers up front to actually make the thing work in the final third. Girona, they could have beaten us more. Crazy, man. Crazy. What do you think about Brahim going to AFCON? You know what? Brahim Diaz, bro, he can do anything else he wants elsewhere, mate. He can go Morocco, do his stuff, mate. I don't care, mate. As long as he doesn't do it for Real Madrid, whatever, mate. Brahim Diaz can go get stuffed, mate. That's all I care about him, mate. He is the epitome of a player that I hate to see in the squad. If I see Brahim Diaz anywhere near the starting lineup, I might have to do a watch along myself, yeah? If Brahim Diaz is on the starting lineup, yeah, I will cuss out Brahim Diaz for 90 minutes. The whole 90 minutes. The whole of the 90 minutes. I will cuss him out. Because I'm sick and fed up of seeing this guy on the pitch. Sick and fed up of it. Yeah? Crazy, man. Brother, I just want to know why you support Real Madrid. Brother, mate, I've been a Real Madrid fan since 1994, bro. 1994. I'm an old school Don, mate. I've seen Champions Leagues when Newt Pinks was the manager. I've seen Champions Leagues when Del Bosque was the manager. I've seen players like Mijatovic, Raul, all these different players come through the system. Honestly, this is Real Madrid for me. Yeah? And I saw the donkey years after the millennium when Perez took over, and then it became a donkey years of Real Madrid, mate. Crap football, shit football, horrendous football played by some of the best players on the planet of this earth. The best players. And I saw the turmoil that Real Madrid went through for donkey's years before we won the Champions League when Carlo Ancelotti came in. Yeah? Real Madrid, yeah, went through some horrible times, and I remember them. I don't want to see a decade's worth of time where we don't win the Champions League. I will lose it, bro. Every single year, I want us to fight for the Champions League, at least. This year, we're not. We're nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near the Champions League. Nowhere near. When we're getting beaten by Man City, a crap Man City, trash Man City team, away from home, nowhere near. Nowhere near, bro. Yeah? So, unfortunately, that's what happens, guys. Okay, I'm going to get some chats, guys. I'm going to get some of these comments in. Yeah, let's start talking to the chat. Big up everybody inside. Make sure you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Brahim as right winger don't work. Give him a 10. He doesn't even work as a 10. He's horrible. He's horrible everywhere he plays. Done. Yeah? Unbelievable. Yeah? It's always last chance. Every game last chance. This is the true last chance. This is the true last chance for Xabi Alonso to even do anything. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah? To be honest, Tchouaméni is decent. He's been decent, but he's been dropping off the last few games. He doesn't mean the best at all. What went wrong ever since Arda underperformed? Absolutely, he's been underperforming all the time. He's been underperforming every pretty much match. Every match. Crazy, man. I didn't see Benzema's interview. I'll check it out and see what I make of it. Unbelievable. I do remember Juninho. Don't even start on that, please. Don't even start on Juninho, please. Don't start. Don't start, bro. I will lose my shit. Honestly, I cannot stand it, bro. I can't stand it, brother. Like I'm just done, mate. I'm done, mate. I'm really done. Like, I'm really done. Like I don't want to have this mental block where Real Madrid will lose this match. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to think like that, but I have to, mate. I have to. Crazy, man. Yeah, Elite Footballer says, how good was Madrid's 1988 season? Pretty decent. In the Champions League in Europe, fine. Super Cup Spain, Champions League, decent, mate. I'll take that. I'll take it. It was a good Champions League, though. Very good final, decent final. Juventus, Redondo absolutely ripping up the whole of the Juventus midfield. Single-handedly. Great stuff. Benzi absolutely Real Madrid. He's absolutely right about Vinicius. I want to see this interview now. I want to see this interview. When was it released? When was it released? Crazy, man. Dave, what do you think of Faisal having a picture of the Turkish Bruno Guimaraes? What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, well, I'll skip that anyway. Alonso is highly respected. You really think Zidane will make the change? Highly respected from where? Where is he highly respected? From where? Zidane's highly respected for what he done on the pitch. Alonso will never be that highly respected. He's played well for Real Madrid, but he's not that respected. In the Real Madrid history books, he's nowhere near. Nowhere near others. Absolutely. He's talking about Arda. It's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, you mean because he's playing deep? Why? Because he's playing as a holding midfielder now. The Arda Güler, the 6, you know. My dad has seen seven UCLs with your favourite club, Barca and Chelsea, and none were robbed. Also, how the TVs back in the 90s, how the people transfers those times. If we watched the news, mate, teletext, that's how it was, mate. Crazy, mate, yeah? Crazy. And I've seen people trying to research my age, bro, online, bro. I'm 35, bro. People trying to research, ask me, how old are you? How old are you? So I'm 35, bro. 35, mate. I was born in 1990. Yeah? Hi, Dave. Would Rodrigo get more chances now? Maybe. Who knows, bro? We'll see, mate. He performed well against Man City. We just need to see him do well against other teams as well. Dave, do you have beef with Faisal? No, I don't. I don't. All I said on my live stream the other day was that Faisal was the one who said give him so many games, give him like a certain amount of games to prove himself, give him a whole season, and now clearly he's asking question marks of Alonso. So that's all I was saying. Same as Global Madridista, the same. They were all praising Xabi Alonso, praising his system, praising this, and now they want him gone. That's it. So essentially that's what it is, mate. Like, Real Madrid fans have been like that. I'm like that, a bit like that. I praised Xabi Alonso certain matches. The first 10 games, I said, okay, cool, hands up, bro. 10 games, and we'll see what happened. And then after, it dropped off, mate. He went down a rabbit hole that he can't get up over. So it's crazy, mate, you know? And, you know, respect to Faisal and Global Madridista, because they're like very, very passionate Real Madrid fans. But the situation is that they went at the beginning of the season and said, okay, cool, I'm going to give him the whole season or whatever to say, and now they want him out. They're done. It's finished, mate. Simple as, mate. I need a Faisal, Will, and Dave collab so bad. We'll try and make it happen. Maybe we can contact Saeed and see if we can, or Fuad. I can contact Fuad from SBS and see what they're doing. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But, guys, anyway, that's been the wrap-up, obviously, for this match preview. Much appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, yeah? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's see who is live at the moment and see who we can redirect to on this YouTube space. Who is live at the moment that we can redirect to? Let's get this running. But guys, honestly, I'm still saying 2-1, mate. I'm still saying 2-1 to Real Madrid. To Alaves, sorry. Definitely not Real Madrid, bro. Never Real Madrid at this current state, mate. Never Real Madrid at this current state. Absolutely nowhere near Real Madrid. I'm going to be giving them props for this match, mate. They can hold it, bruv. Maybe some reverse psychology, maybe, guys. You never know. Reverse psychology. You know, never know on that one. Yeah? Cool. Let's get a redirect to... so Matrix is going live in 2 hours. That's too long. Okay. Rants has been live for an hour, so that's too long. And we got Sociedad versus Girona. That's fine. Chelsea versus Everton. Wow. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's go into Rants. Let's redirect to Rants. Yeah, he'll be live for a bit. Guys, take care, guys. Adios, and we'll see you next time for another video on another live stream. Take care, and we'll see you.